Let's talk now about going green in America. It means a lot of things to a lot of different people, but overall we're talking about making decisions that help, or at least don't harm, the environment. There is, even in this country, the green lobby that throws money and influence behind projects it likes and spends plenty more to try to stop projects it doesn't. But from the fiasco at the Solyndra solar plant to tough times and a threat of record high gas prices, there's a large part of this country that is caring less and less about going green. For the first time in more than 30 years, also, a new nuclear power plant was given the green light by federal regulators, and the Atlanta-based Southern Company will soon begin its project to build 2 nuclear reactors at its site south of Augusta, Georgia. I spoke earlier with Tim Cavanaugh, the managing editor for Reason.com, about all of this. Here's his take.
I think there's a need for the
about different ways in which this government spends its money. I know energy is certainly one area that a lot of people sort of keep their eyes on. I know you're one of those people. Talk a little bit about the energy budget and what you see laid out in there as good and what you see as problematic.
Some things are good. I'm not sure.
The hand in here. I mean, let's talk about the green lobby. You know, all these dollars and this amount of support that goes behind causes in the name of saving the earth and all that kind of stuff. But that's not always what happens. So talk to me a little bit about sort of the complex relationship between the green lobby and the rest of America.
It's complex, and the
Keystone pipeline. This is one example of sort of these pieces of energy legislation or these ideas related to the environment that in turn get sort of turned into political tools. For example, the Keystone pipeline was, in a bill, and then the president decided not to move forward with it. But really, it's been sort of a little wedge issue, politically speaking. Why does this happen so often?
Because it's politics. It's the nature of politics. It's the organization.
And I'm sure it is there as well. In an election year, all kinds of issues being dangled, from contraception to everything. But what do you think? I mean, you sort of really have your eyes on some of these issues. What do you think are going to be big election year issues regarding energy and the environment?
I think you're going to continue to see the Energy Department's loan guarantee program.
Managing editor for Reason.com in our studios in Los Angeles.